So this is a long time coming. I was just cleaning up space on my computer and I realized that I never really finished this video, and it was really just because I was trying to make this like scoreboard thing for the points and it never really happened. I'm not gonna bother tracking the points. I say the tally at the end anyway, so I hope you enjoy this 2.5 year in the making sequel to the last video I uploaded on this channel. Dear God, 2.5 years. I really need to get off my ass and do something, Jesus. This quiz is going to have 4 parts. Youngster, easy, ace, medium, veteran, hard, and champion expert difficulty. Each part will feature 4 questions, each of which are multiple choice between 4 Pokemon. If you get a question correct, you will receive 1 point. Each question is A through D. There is 3 real shinies, 1 fake shiny. You will show me you only gotta show me the letter for the Pokemon. I'll ask you your reasoning. We know how this goes. You guys ready to find the fake shiny?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Absolutely.
Entering the youngster category. Let's see if your shorts are ready for this one. Starting off, why not start with the starters? I'm going to be showing you 4 starters. A. Bulbasaur, B. Mudkip, C. Chimchar, and D. Froakie. One of these Pokemon's shinies is completely fabricated.
I'm ready.
Ready.
And since we're starting off, you guys can show your screens. I'm sure we all know that this Pokemon's shiny is definitely not as cool as it could be.
True.
Because you were all completely correct. Chimchar shiny looks like that. And
It's not bad.
It definitely could be.
Yeah, it's.
I like it.
You like monkeys.
I do.
You'd love me.
I just want the fire to be a different. Pink fire would be nice.
Did you edit these models?
What do you mean?
Did you give them the color? Like, did you make these?
Yeah, I
colors?
by hand have made all the fake shinies so that there would be no copyright. I have used my Photoshop skills to make better shinies in most cases.
This is gonna turn into like the vision test where you have to like figure out which dot is the. layout.
I feel like
We're gonna
that's
have
what's
to
gonna
tell.
happen, yeah.
We're gonna have to tell Shiny Sarah Ledge.
All you have to do is guess the right letter. That's all I gotta say. Second question. In terms of Vaporeon,
Oh, you're the worst. You're the worst kind of
Gardevoir,
person.
Dude, I love
Lopunny,
that.
and Braxton, one of these shinies is incorrect. But they are very compatible, even if their shiny is incorrect. Alright,
What's wrong?
reveal your answers.
You got some.
We have B. You all figured it out. Gardevoir, even though she's pretty humanoid, is actually blue, not purple. Debatable. I like blue. I just think it could be brighter blue, but I just went for a completely different color because this is the easy mode. Good job. Everyone got a point. Everyone knows their compatible Pokemon. Good.
Shiny
Yeah.
Gardevoir.
Now we're talking Dragon Tales. This will be featuring dragon Pokemon such as Salamence, Dragonite, Dracovish, back at it again, and Noivern.
Done.
Very famous
I'm
dragons.
ready.
Very confident on this one. All right, fastest answers we've had. Everyone show those answers. We have across the board A. You all know Salamence, and Salamence is not a watermelon. He's kind of the inverse of a watermelon. I wish they didn't get rid of the redness of his wings, honestly, if they wanted to go green,
He's like
but, you know.
One of those caramel apple pops.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They dulled him down a little bit. All right.
I do like your colors more, honestly. I think they're cool.
Yeah, they do.
It's a bit, if you're gonna throw in green, might as well throw in green. You know, don't make it that green. All right. Now, this is the final question of the easy youngster quiz. Round. Featuring Spheal,
Drop kickable.
Goomy,
Hey.
Yeah, that's a friend.
Lechonk, and Rowlet. Some of the most
drunk.
round Pokemon in the series.
Ready.
I'm ready.
Very ready. Everyone knows they're round.
Yes.
Let's see. What do we got? We got. Everyone's agreeing that that little grape is not actually supposed to be a grape. It's actually pink.
He's a
The Minecraft pig shiny goes kind of hard.
It does.
It does.
Minecraft pig.
We like pink pigs. He looks adorable. He is round. Didn't change anything else. You all aced the easy quiz, but we should know that you're all professionals here. Everyone loves shiny Pokemon. Everyone would know Lechunk's pink. I caught one in Pokemon Go. I wanted to show you, Kayla, but if I showed you, you'd get ready for this. I couldn't tell you.
I
All right.
already knew the shiny. I love that shiny.
Are you all ready for the A section? Things are going to heat up. I made the first 4 pretty distinct differences. We're going to start moving away from that. You're going to have to start actually using your eyes a little bit. Just a little bit. There's still 2 more sections, but let's get ready for the first question. Green.
Oh, God.
We know about the green curse. Most shinies are green.
Yeah.
Surskit, Stantler, Tangrowth, and Hitmonlee. Green, 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 green.
Did y'all see the? I'll have answer. But did y'all see the thing on Twitter where people talking about what the Pokédex classifies certain Pokemon as in terms of color?
Wait, it does that?
The Pokédex like assigns like a color, and people were losing their mind because like the Pokédex says that certain Pokemon are certain colors,
And
but
they're
they're
just
just
not.
absolutely wrong.
Why would they even do that? Why would
Orange
they,
isn't even a color.
Famously, Roaring Moon is classified as green.
What?
Yeah,
That feels like a programming error.
Yeah, what the hell?
that's why the title just is.
Why would they even do that?
Anyways, I got my answer.
Okay.
Same.
Alright. Everyone ready on this one? The greens. Who would be better if they weren't green? We have Scalchop's A, Kalo's A, and Scotch Tape's A. All you're pretty sure about Surskit here, the purple hat.
I like this one. I'm a fan of the Ultimate.
And in reality, it definitely was Surskit. Surskit's shiny isn't that green. He's just slightly darker blue. He won't be that. Medium
I like
question.
I like yours.
It's nice.
It's,
It's
at
like
least it's different.
Yeah.
Nobody likes non-different shinies. You know?
Like a little water plant.
Exactly. The second medium question. We're going fishing. We have Love Disc, Sea King, Alomalola, and Luminium. Some fish. We love fish. Everyone goes fishing.
Dang, I can't believe that you customly edited all of these colors. That's
Dedication.
dedication. I respect.
But which
I'm done.
one has been custom edited? They're all fish.
I got mine.
Got mine.
Kalo, do you know your fish?
I'm stuck.
Are you
this
a
one,
are you a
too.
seaman? We're getting real now. This is Ace.
I'm ready.
Show your answers, folks. Sorry,
I will say I prefer yours to the Ultimate. Or like to the
Scotch Tape, very confident that he got the C along with Scalchop. And Kalo with the C. Everyone thinks that C, like C of the 7 C's, is the answer here. And is that true? It is. Alomalola isn't freaking gold, because that would make too much sense.
Maloma Mola.
Yours looks so much better to be honest.
And it matches
It's
Love
so
Disc.
nice.
Yeah.
Like, Love Disc should have evolved into Alomalola. I think we all agree on that. Like, why not?
Yeah.
Really, why not? But good job,
Honestly,
everybody. Still got me.
honestly, I knew that one was the fake one, but my brain was telling me that the real one was blue.
Really?
And I would have also accepted that one.
I really tried to throw in some of the harder shiny fish just to kind of throw it off. Like, Sea King shiny is ridiculous. He's barely any different. Moving on, we have the third Ace question. Another color famous in the shiny scheme. Fucking pink.
Pink.
Like Hypno. Skiploom.
Pink.
Heracross. And Skorupi. All pink. There's so much pink to go around. It's very bright pink, too.
I got one.
I'm ready.
They made
I'm
them
ready.
very bright. But everyone's very quick about this one. What do we got on pink? Everyone, what's your opinions on the pink characters?
I like the spooky vibes of this like page.
We got Caleb with D, Scoutshop with D, and Scotch Tape with the D. And all unanimous so far. I thought at least by now we'd have some difference in opinion. But all of you seem to agree that Scorpy actually is red.
I like both of them.
I like the red, honestly. I just wish Drapion was red.
What color is Drapion?
He just gets like darker purple, and it looks bad. But good job.
Does look bad.
Good job, you all found the fake. There was a Scorpy incense day today in Pokemon Go. I didn't get one. I was out for 4 hours using an incense. Didn't find a single shiny one. Amazing game. And now we're going to close off the ace question. I wonder if I can get a single wrong question in the first half of this quiz. Let's find out. It's you!
It's me?
Do what?
Oh.
Alolan Marowak,
Oh.
Ah.
Iron Hands, and Empoleon. It's us. It's all of our
Which one
favorite
are
Pokemon.
you? Are you the hands?
You think I played Gen 9?
Okay, so you're the penguin.
You know me. I love Empoleon's my favorite Pokemon. I was so hyped. when
I
got-
actually didn't know that. I don't,
Really?
or if I did, I
was
forgot.
surprised. Kalo said Iron Hands was his favorite Pokemon when I asked him, and I was like, that can't be true. But that's what he said. He loves Iron Hands. We all know Scout Shop is named after Duat because of his Scout Shops. And
Not enough people do know that.
the very famous Alolan Marowak from Sir Scotch Tape. But
Hey.
in reality, we are all professionals in these Pokemon. But sadly, one of their shinies is slightly incorrect.
Slightly.
I hope it's not yours. That would be embarrassing.
I'm ready.
I'm not confident, honestly, but
I'm not confident either, but I'm also ready.
And just clarifying, I did have to take Paldea sprites from Cerebi because there weren't any home sprites for them when I
And
made
the
this.
yellow coloring.
Scout Chop says Iron Hands C. Kalo says Duat A. And Scotch Tape says Duat A. Very interesting. We have some. No one guessed their own favorite Pokemon, obviously. Very interesting. So this is the first one where we have multiple different answers, so I do want to break it down. Scout Shop, why do you think Iron Hands is wrong?
I don't think. I guess.
Oh, exactly.
I know the top two are correct. I know
What
that for a fact.
is wrong? Like, just anything. What do you think could be wrong with Iron Hands here?
The hands might be like a different shade or something. Or
That
like
would be
he's just
hilarious.
not-
I would do that if I was making the shiny. I'd just, if I was Game Freak, I'd just make the hands a different color.
Yeah.
And then
See,
we have,
like
oh, sorry, go on.
the Empoleon kind of looks right in my very, very, very hazy memory,
Yes,
which is why I said it.
definitely not a well-remembered shiny. Not a lot of people shiny hunt or use Empoleon. I mean, like no one uses Empoleon. And then we have two people saying Duat. What about Duat looks wrong, Scotch Tape and Kayla?
Purple.
yeah, I thought it was the little thingy that he's on.
Really? It's his skirt.
Yeah.
No guesses.
Like I
on
said, I wasn't
Marowak
confident.
or Empoleon.
I know it's not C or D because I just got shiny Iron Hands.
Yeah,
Mm.
Kalo, it's your favorite Pokemon. You
I
want to
played
tell the
too
class?
much VGC, so I know for a fact that C is not the answer. And of course, I know that.
B looks right to me as well.
So, Kalo, what changes in Iron Hands shiny?
And it just goes like all silver. The
Head.
top of his head.
From what I
Is it
saw,
really?
Yeah.
From what I saw, Iron Hands has a black head and then turns into a silver head, and that's all that changes. That's all I saw. But, shockingly, it was Empoleon!
Oh my
Okay,
god.
I fucking
was-
told you.
I made him better because he's not drenched in piss. It's hard to beat his
You said
original
Empoleon?
colors.
or
Yeah.
did no one?
No one said.
No.
I was torn between that and Iron Hands.
I thought I'd be called out on this one, but I like the Wild West. Everyone's looking at each other's favorite Pokemon. Yeah, I don't like Empoleon Shiny. He's very piss-colored. The original colors are perfect to me,
He's
but
saturated.
that would be a better Shiny to me.
True. The original colors are.
I love that color palette. But,
I know. I know
shockingly,
my son.
everyone has lost their streak simultaneously. I did not think it would happen this early, but
I know my
very
son
happy.
far too well.
Exactly.
I mean, you got it wrong.
It definitely wasn't do it. Here we go.
I know.
Now we are moving on to the veteran category.
Oh shit, that's Jotaro.
You, of course, you would put Jotaro in.
Jotaro is a veteran.
Does that count as a point?
So, I
He's not.
am going to say there is not going to be as big a differences anymore. In the veteran category, you actually have to know the shiny. And thus exemplified in the first, someone's gassy. We have
It's gone.
Masharna,
It's got.
Weezing, Torkoal, and Cosmog. A lot of gas. It stinks. One of these shinies is incorrect. Different kinds of gas. We got hot gas. We got stinky gas.
This
Wow,
one's
it's
good.
Hell Chamber.
This one's good.
Got some dream gas.
All right, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I got it.
Ooh, a lot of locks on the someone's gassy. Let's see what you got. Scalchop says B Weezing. Kalo says D Cosmog. And Scotch Tape says B Weezing. Kalo, what is wrong with Cosmog?
Isn't the shiny red?
Is it?
Yeah.
Interesting. Alright. Other contestants, why is Weezing wrong?
Oh no, that's wait. I don't know.
Did he
The
think
little,
of
his little farts.
Oh, is it Weezing?
what's wrong with his fart?
I didn't see the claw.
I
His
don't
part-
remember
part.
ever seeing blue gas.
Yeah, the farts aren't blue.
Interesting. I am very interesting because it is Weezing.
Oh my god.
He's got
Yeah.
purple gas. I picked Cosmog because his shiny is basically
good.
indistinguishable from his main form.
Isn't it like the cheek colors are like go from like red to blue or something?
The legendaries go from normal colors to red.
Oh no, I just meant he has little cheek.
I think
Like
he
a little
literally
cheek
just gets lighter.
Hmm.
From what I remember
I believe
looking at the sprites, he just gets lighter, and that's why I picked it because it was very difficult to tell. But he definitely was shiny in that picture. But yes, the gas is not blue, even though I would like that it's purple. It matches with the color palette, swap it around. But it was blue. The first question of the veteran category answered correct. We move on
Thought you were still streaming.
from abroad. Giving you guys flashbacks from the last quiz. This will feature some forms. And like Pokemon with forms. Starting with Persian. Mr. Mime, as we all know him. Sneasel, as we all know him. And Wooper, as we all know him very well. One of these Pokemon is an incorrect shiny.
Wait, I'm gonna send you an image that I want you to put in the video
Oh
around now.
yeah.
Whooper.
So true. So true. We
Also,
love
I've got my answer.
Me too.
Yeah, we got their answers? Alright, from abroad, everyone show your answers. We have Scalchop with the A Persian, Kayla with the C Sneasel, and Scotch Tape with the A Persian. Let's go with the A's. What is wrong with that Persian?
The real one's cringe and just a lighter color.
Is it?
Yes,
Okay. And Kayla, what
that is not a different form of Persian. It's just Persian.
Kayla, what is wrong with Sneasel?
I feel like it's not yellow. But it might be.
So, hate to spoil it, you're right. Sneasel is pink. Hisuian Sneasel is black and gold. Just like how this
All that
Persian
master.
Incorrect! Because that's
Oh,
Illusion
no.
Persian's colors.
I hate the actual shiny Persian.
Shiny
So
Persian,
stupid.
I looked at it, I thought Shiny Persian was original Persian. I thought I had them backwards for a second. It's ridiculous how alike they look. It's completely unfair.
That's kind of a cool shiny Persian Sneasel, actually. I like that one.
Now we go on to the 11th category. That is just a blank. That is just a pair of keys. That is just a cup of tea. That is just trash.
It's a trash cat.
And that is just an ice cream cone. Do you call Trubbish a cat?
It is classified as a cat. Like, it's been identified by Pokemon as a cat.
That is the worst
Where?
thing I've ever heard in my entire life. That is the last thing I would assume was a cat. I think Keith Leakey was a cat before that thing.
This guy's still saying Keith Leakey. It's been like 2 years.
I like
I
Keith
kinda
Leakey
like-
better.
I like Keith Leakey better too. What the heck?
All right, we
I've
have a
never
bunch
thought
of
about it like that.
we got a bunch of
It's the-
household objects right here, and one of their shinies is incorrect. Their spelling is correct though. I did make sure. The L definitely comes before the E.
It sure does.
Yeah, I got my answer.
So how are we feeling?
I am not confident on this one.
I feel like mildly confident, but if it's one of the other ones and it's for some like this like tiny thing, I'm gonna be really upset.
Yeah, remember Weezing's gas was the only thing that was different. It could.
It's true.
It
It's
could
true.
be something as minute as that.
right, I'm ready.
Locked in.
We got a lock from the chop. Do we have a lock on the tape?
Lock on the tape.
Kalo, do we have a lock?
Lock tape.
Let's see it. Scout Chomp answered C for Trubbish. Kalo has answered D for Vanillish. And Scotch Tape has entered C for Trubbish. Now, Kalo, what is wrong with Vanillish?
Isn't it like a darker, or yeah, darker purple?
Darker purple. It could be. What about Trubbish? Other folks, what's wrong with Trubbish?
For me, it was mostly based on the fact that I'm like 95% confident that the other three are correct, and I'm guessing that it's something to do with his little trash arm, I guess. Because I know the
Right.
bag is that color.
Yeah, the bag is
Process-
that color. I just think it might be part of the track.
Process of elimination now. You're pretty. That's a good process of elimination. I mean, looking at these, it could be one of Klefki's keys. You know, obviously
I'm gonna be so
It could
mad.
be.
I'm gonna be
It
so
could
It
be.
mad.
very
if he
much
doesn't.
could be one. It could be that little sack hanging from it. Could not be blue. One of Trubbish's spots could be a different color. His whole arms could be a different color. Completely, all these options are true. But in reality, Vanillish is not that cool.
What?
What?
Yep.
Oh,
Vanillish
dang.
it looks. I made Vanillish look exactly like Vanilla, which is a good shiny. Vanillish has a
Ah.
terrible
What is it
shiny.
shaped?
That okay? Well played. Well played.
Wait a minute.
It's true, and Vanillux also has a terrible shiny. Vanillite is the only one in the line that's purple.
What the?
I don't know why. They made it worse.
It's like one of those
They
things where it's like when you look at the bottom, like when you see the bottom parts of a word, like of the letters, then you will like assume what
Yeah,
that word is.
obviously. You would just
Yeah.
assume that the cool shiny Vanillite would evolve into the cool shiny Vanillish. And then you just get let down.
Hey, who would have thought?
But there we go. That is a big one. But it was not that minute. It wasn't one of Klefki's keys. That would be evil. So let's get a little bad. The last veteran question is little buddies. We all like little buddies. Some
Drop
friends,
kicks.
some drop
Yeah.
kickable things.
Yeah.
And these Pokemon are or have little buddies.
Ah.
Kangaskhan has a little buddy. Mantine has a little buddy. Drekloak has a little buddy. And Execute is a bunch of little buddies. So, one of these fellas, one of these guys has an incorrect shiny. Who is
I
it?
got my answer.
I'm not positive on this, but I have mine.
Me too.
Wow, fast locks. And I was not expecting this one to have a fast lock because of how many sheer options there are in the field. But let's see
Oh, yeah.
what you all have. I'm eager on this one. Scalchop says B for Mantine. And I will let you all know, I did take this from Home. Home does have Mantine with a Remoraid. I did not make this up. Kalo has A for Kangaskhan. And Scotch Tape has B for Scotch Tape and Scalchop are on the same wavelength today. It's like you guys just know. So we'll start with that. What is wrong with Mantine and or Remoraid?
Mantine's too blue. The shiny's pretty pale as far as I remember.
I actually think that's the right blue. I just don't think that I don't think the Remoraid is purple because I'm pretty sure that's what shiny Remoraid is.
Yeah,
Would
pretty
shiny
sure-
Mantine come with a shiny Remoraid? That's a good question.
In like a.
When was the last time you guys
Nod
saw
one.
a shiny Mantine? Exactly.
At least like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
All right, Caleb.
yeah, we look at shinies every day, you know.
What is wrong with Kangaskhan?
I feel like the baby should be matching Kangaskhan.
Really? Should be brown?
Yeah, like I think it's too green on the top as well.
Interesting. You are the odd one out here. Just like last time you were the odd one out with Vanillish. Will that off the wall rebelness pay off?
Rebelness.
It did.
Oh,
What?
I made Kangaskhan's
God.
little buddy match the Mega. And you figured it out.
You! Oh my! I got
Oh.
so got my VGC player
That's
being
crazy.
like, yeah, I know what the baby in Kangaskhan's pouch looks like. Oh my god!
Obviously, because like, and there you go. Remoraid
green
is
then.
shiny in Mantine.
yeah.
But his head is only his head does match Kangaskhan's shiny.
Dude,
I just made
Kale's
it match-
killing us.
Damn.
Kayla's on fire in the veteran
Oh.
round. Oh my god. Let's see
Forgetting the
how
showdowns, but-
the champions round handles. I'm gonna
It's
warn you all
Jover.
now.
This is doomed.
I'm gonna give you the benefit here. You need to think hard. I did not hold back.
Alright.
I assure you I did not hold back.
Oh.
The first champion question features the champion, the winner of the latest VGC in Pokemon Worlds 2023, won in the final round with this team. Chanpao, Amoonguss, Urishifu, and Flutterman. And one of their shinies is incorrect. He didn't use any shiny ones. But this will question your literacy on some very VGC dominant Pokemon. Like Scotch Tape says, he sees these every day.
I don't see marks of two mouthfuls. It's just a pig nose.
This is hard because that shiny is shiny lock still. And I don't know if it's right.
Mm-hmm.
True.
2 of them are shiny lock. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm stuck on those two.
Is it Flutter is the other one?
No, you can get that
Urshifu?
one.
Urshifu and
Yeah.
Chimpower. I am not confident, but I will go for it. And I have locked.
2 locks, Scout Chop. Do you have a lock?
Not a confident one, but I'll go
Mario
with it.
Joe Radio, the lock?
I'll go with it.
Alright,
Not confident at all.
let's see what we got. We have Scout Chop with A for Chien Pao, the Poop Sabertooth. We have Kayla with C, the Fighting Bear Urishifu, slightly more orange. And Scotch Tape, we have a B with the terrifying mushroom of this game. A, B, and C. All of you have different answers. Only one of you or none of you could get this correct. Let's go down the line. Scout Shop, what is wrong with Chien Pao?
Honestly, I have no fucking idea.
He just looks wrong.
It just doesn't look correct. It looks interesting, but I don't
It's
think
poop
that's
color.
alright interesting.
He looks like a log of poop. All right. Scotch tape. What's wrong with the
Yes.
Mungus?
Okay, so part of this is that I am like 90% confident that Chien-Pao is correct. I am 100% confident that it's not Fluttermane. And
Really?
the nose on a Mungus doesn't feel right.
Oh,
That's where
yeah, he might be right.
Well,
that's what
off of that, Kayla, what's wrong with the Urshifu?
I was very confident in B and D, so I was just gonna guess between A and C, and I remember how do you pronounce it? Chien-Pao?
Chien-Pao?
Chien-Pao.
Oh.
Chien-Pao.
Is it
Yeah.
Chien-Pao, not Chien?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Probably Chien.
You shouldn't ask me.
But it looked like what I would think it would look like if it was shiny, so I just went with C or Urshifu.
And none of you picked Fluttermane. Nothing about Fluttermane looks off?
Nope.
No, it's fine.
I have played
I-
against it and used it too many times to know what it's
I
shiny.
wasn't sure if the white was correct, but I know that the main body is green.
Well,
If anything, it's like if you like threw off the colors and then I would flip a desk, but
well, unsatisfyingly, Game Freak is continuing their streak of bad legendary shinies, where all of the 4 legendaries that Chien-Pao is a part of all turn poop brown when they are transformed. The real shiny difference in this category was a Mungus' nose. It's his mouth.
Oh my god.
I thought that would throw more people off, but when Scoutchop said it, I got a quake down my spine.
I didn't see.
Wait, that's not. Wait, you didn't change the color.
No,
Yeah, I thought that was.
Yeah, I thought that was what was gonna happen.
I mean it was an incorrect shiny.
You're
Not-
such a bitch.
Not really. That was like a good. Oh, okay.
All right.
Is
This
That's
is
how we're doing
this
it?
is the
So
champion
that's how this is
category.
going. So,
I-
so that's
Something
I'm
about
with
the
that.
shiny is incorrect. I didn't specify it had to be the colors.
very well.
But yeah, it's his mouth, not a nose. Looks like a nose, doesn't it?
It does.
Very good, very good. Scotch tape clutching it out with the Hail Mary on the nose.
That was.
All
I
right.
play with these Pokemon a little bit, so
Oh, yeah, I
Just
would
a tad.
think.
yeah, just a little bit.
Going on to the second champions question. Oh, you are annoying. I picked some of the most aggravating Pokemon to see in your Pokemon Showdown game, and one of their shinies is incorrect. We have Ferrothorn, Landorus Therian form, Gastrodon, and Toxapex. Some of our favorite Pokemon to run.
Oh, no.
in Showdown.
What the fuck?
One
Oh
of
my
these
God.
Pokemon is incorrect.
I was feeling so good.
Naughty,
and
naughty
then-
dog.
I was feeling so good on these, and then they all showed up, and suddenly I was not feeling very good.
I am ready.
First
Not
lock.
confident, but ready.
The first lock. Scout Shop, you feeling confident?
Not in the least.
Kayla, does your unsobriety help you in any way?
I have no idea. Actually, I'm kind of torn between two right now.
Interesting. We've seen these faces many times. All of us have. Whether we have a long career or short career in Pokemon Showdown, we've seen all of these Pokemon at least 100 times. You can take more time if you need it. This is a hard one. This is a champion's question.
I don't have
Only
any
a
better
true
guess.
Pokemon master.
I don't have any better guesses than this.
All right, everyone, reveal your answers to the OU question. Scout Shop says C, Gastrodon. Kayla says C, Gastrodon. And Scotch Tape says B, Landorus Therian. Scotch Tape, you're probably the most familiar with these mons. You would know. What is wrong with Landorus Therian?
These monsters. You can see.
Okay, Landorus, Gastrodon, and Ferrothorn have all very much existed. Toxapex, I just know because I hear OU stuff and I really like Gen 7.
Yeah.
I am almost entirely confident that Gastrodon is fine. Almost entirely confident that Ferrothorn is fine. So it's kind of a process of elimination thing.
Yeah.
And my eye is drawn to the tail on Landorus.
Yes.
I don't. The orange on like the spots feel a little too bright.
A little bright.
From
a little hexagonal.
From my memory, so that's where my eyes went.
Do you remember his eyes being white?
On Landorus?
Yeah.
I don't think the eyes. It was mostly the tail that.
Okay. Fair. Yeah. All right, Scout Chop and Kalo, what's wrong with our Storm Drain fellow Gastrodon?
I think it should be darker.
Really?
I thought it was a different shade slightly.
Really?
But I mean I was between B and C, honestly.
All right.
Also, shoutouts to you, Peyton, for picking the better Gastrodon.
Of course.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
We have to. Blue is king. But so the spikes have been ruled out. No one believes any of the spiky Pokemon could be in there.
I'm very familiar with Ferrothorn Shiny. If that's the wrong one, then it's like some pixel detail.
Interesting.
I wouldn't be surprised if you did something nasty with Toxapex, but
All right. Well,
Toxapex is nasty enough. Honestly.
Sadly, none of you figured out what I did. And even sadder, 2 of you got it right.
Oh.
Gastrodon has spots on his back.
What?
oh, so dumb. Okay.
I think I covered them pretty well. But he did have spots on his back. But you guys still got it. That was the right shade. He was definitely that light. And he has 2 blue spots on his back. 2 whole points. Right there. The VGC got the champions question, and then not the OU question. That shows where his priorities are.
I stand by them.
Exactly. All right, we have 2 questions in the champions too.
Really cool.
Here we go. We are gearing up for the last question right now. In this question, we're going to gear up. This is to get ready for the next one. Clink.
No, it's gonna be all of them, isn't it?
Clang.
No.
Clink Clang. And Magirna.
That's Magirna.
One of these Pokemon's shinies is incorrect. All gear-based. One of their shinies is incorrect. The only time you'll see an entire evolution line in a question. Some real deep thought on this one.
You managed to find a Pokemon that I actually just have. I don't know if I've ever seen the shiny Pokemon. So I actually have.
Completely wrong.
Mythical Pokemon don't exist.
Oh god.
I feel like I'm gonna say I've locked in.
Locked in.
It's got a shape you gotta want.
Yes.
Let the man think.
Alright. I am not confident at all.
The typing
But-
is immense. What are they thinking? We think D. Magirna from Scotch Tape, the odd one out in this couple. Scout Chop says D. Magirna, the odd one out, and Kalo says A. Clink. Part of the evolution line, the entire evolution line that you can clearly see plain as day. Let's start with that. Why, out of the evolution line, do you think Clink is wrong compared to the others?
Okay, so I realized that the shiny colors don't actually matter. You see the eye is different. The X in the other eye, it's like flopped on the second Clink. But when it should be the same as all the other evolutions.
Wait, which one?
On Clink.
Well, yeah,
The
but there's
second
2
one.
of the lower
The
one?
bottom one, yeah. It looks not normal.
That doesn't look normal. Okay. That's completely... That, you know, we're at that level. We're in the champions question. Now let's take the Magirna answers. What's wrong with Magirna?
I think I was thinking too simple on this one. It just doesn't... It just looks like normal Magirna to me. And I don't remember... But that's this thing I don't remember.
Completely fair. I wouldn't blame you for not remembering this Pokemon. X and Y didn't care about her. Why should you?
Okay.
Well, X and Y didn't care because it was Gen 7.
I thought it was...
Yeah.
Wait, then why is the movie with it in the frickin' Steam mon from Gen 7?
Hell if I know.
Oh, I only remember it from the movie. And that you can get a different variant of it from Pokemon Home. Wow. Scotch Tape, anything to say about Magirna?
I spent a lot of time looking at the other three, and I was like trying to see if there were like color differences or like the placings of the markings, and couldn't find anything. And I don't know what Magirna's shiny looks like, so I kind of just did a Hail Mary.
Wow. Valid. So, 2 for the mythical and 1 for the clink. None for Kling or Clang. Anyone have any reservations about Clang or Kling Clang?
No, we're fine.
Okay,
I have
completely
reservations
fine.
about all of them.
All right.
Same.
But
I
I have problems with this version.
am honestly, I'm in jail right now. I have been caught. Kalo actually figured out what I did.
Oh my god.
I
No
am
shot.
actually completely shocked that you not only got it, but told me to my face what I did to it.
Yeah, I mean... it shouldn't
How
be
did
such
you
a-
know?
Oh, I knew that all the shinies were right, and we're only changing like a nose to a mouth, so I knew like something, like their features would be different.
That is insane. You just
don't know
knew
what
that I
this
flipped the eyes. That's wild. You knew.
let's go, Kalo.
Kalo,
That's crazy,
Kalo
actually.
missing Dracovish's name after seeing his face into being able to tell that the second gear of Clink has his eyes flipped is insane, bro. It's actually he's got make this man a DLC character. He has a comeback mechanic. Oh,
He just needs to get warmed up.
exactly. Well,
It was his first games of the night, you know.
good thing we just geared up because we're now on the final question.
It really do be just this bit roast of Kalo now after that first question.
Yeah.
GG. GG stands for Goodbye Gimmicks. I'm going to show you 4 Pokemon featuring a gimmick from a generation that has been retired. Fusion. Kyurem White. Megas. Mega Diancie. Ultra Form. Ultra Necrozma. And Gigantamaxing. Melmetal.
Yeah, I've seen none of these Pokemon except for A.
Getting this question wrong, calling it here. Just
All of these are gimmicks, for better or for worse, that have been abandoned by the Pokemon Company for terrestrialization, which doesn't even have forms until this new mythical comes out. But sadly,
also, I'm just putting this in here because I have to. Melmetal is my least favorite Pokemon in the entire franchise.
because it came from Go.
No, just because it's completely pointless and ugly.
Base.
I hate it. I hate
I
it.
enjoy
Bro is
Metal.
metal. I play Go, so I like it.
I just think he's neat.
So, I'll give you some time to debate about this while I go off on a rant. So, since Legends Arceus came out, we got some new forms. I think, obviously, the next game in line to get a Legends game is Black and White. If we get a Legends Arceus for Black and White, and the final boss isn't the aforementioned 3 dragons, Reshiram, Zekrom, and Kyurem all merged into one, like the legend says, I will riot. Because I have been wanting that since Gen 5. Like, why couldn't they deliver that?
I don't think
Actually,
I'm mentally prepared for a Gen 5 game on the Scarlet and Violet engine.
I am not either. I don't want it. I want a Legends game. Like, forget. Make it different as long as it's a Legends game. I'm better. When they give me a chibi remake of Black and White, I'll just cry. And then I'll play the Arceus game. Or the Kyurem game. Or the Keldeo game. It could be a Keldeo game. Pokemon
You said
Legends
Kyurem?
Keldeo. Kyurem?
Kyurem.
Pokemon Legends Kyurem, Pokemon Legends
Okay,
Keldeo.
Pokemon pronunciations, they're not real.
Arceus has entered the battle.
Because VGC
Arceus.
casters are given, like, company-approved pronunciations for Pokemon, and
Really?
then they say them on the broadcast, and I'm like, that's wrong.
I didn't know
But
that.
according to the company, that's correct.
Like, which is a famous one?
Golden
Right.
Go.
Raikou.
Goldango is Goldingo?
Golden Go.
Goldengo? That is a terrible name.
Yeah.
Or
Or
Goldango.
Frothorn. Frothorn.
Froth-
That makes
oh,
me
okay.
froth at the mouth. Oh my god.
What
I never
the
want to hear
hell?
that again.
There's a good.
That's terrible. I hate that.
But it's It's literally Ferris. That's how you pronounce that word.
Not to the Japanese, apparently. Alright. Back to the matter at hand. Anyone confident?
No.
Nope.
I will not be confident. I will guess.
Rolling?
All right, I'm locked.
Dude's
Me
been
too.
in, like, 2 games. The second, like, completed version of the Gen 7 games. I don't blame him. He's not in any other game. Probably won't be. We got a lock. I heard someone.
Ultra Necrozma is 100% dead because you have to use a Z.
Yep. It's gonna be dead forever. Unless they fix it or something. And
Rest in peace, Photon Chicken.
I feel like they could have just made him a new Pokemon, right? Or just, like, don't. It's not only is it Z move, it's you have to be fused and use a Z move. That's what's weird.
Sure.
Alright.
I mean, I think Duskmane, Duskmane and Darkness.
Yeah. As long as they're both in the game, like you can fuse them, like Hiram has been back in like, a bunch of stuff. Alright, so coming off of the gear question with the eyes flipped. Are you guys worried? What could I have done?
Yeah, I'm worried. But I'm ready.
To these famous household Pokemon, I could have done anything.
I'm not worried because I have no confidence.
Yeah.
So,
I'll put this one in. I'll lock it.
Alright. We got everyone locked?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, let's see. The good gimmicks question. Scout Chop says D. Gigantamax and Melmetal. Halo says B. Mega Diancie. And Scotch Tape says C. Ultra Necrozma. I don't know which one this happens. Everyone has a different question. And they're all very confident that Kyurem White is. Everyone agree that Kyurem White
Yeah, that
looks
looks normal.
looks
Yeah.
very normal? Okay.
I trust in the system is gone.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Alright.
He could have changed like his eye placement.
Alright, so let's go backwards letter order this time. Let's start with Scout Chop's Gigantamax Melmetal. What's wrong with that big fella?
You know, this is just like a total shot in the dark because I have no idea if this is a thing. But I was like, what if Pokemon lose their shiny colors when they Gigantamax? I don't think that's how that works. But I've never actually seen a shiny Gigantamax Pokemon.
I
think,
definitely
so
don't
I'm not
blame you
sure.
for wondering about that. Because fuck Gen 8. But definitely real, very real. Scotch Tape. Well, you threw the dice. Why did they land on C?
So it's partly because like I have some semblance of like I actually don't know what Ultra Necrozma looks like shiny at all because it's shiny locked. But Kyurem and Diancie I was like fairly confident, like at least color wise, and like I'm familiar with them.
Yeah.
Melmetal, I have no clue. And then for the Ultra Necrozma, I thought that Ultra Necrozma had like a rainbow colored thingy somewhere, and I'm not seeing it, and that's the only reason.
Real. Very real. Could be omitted. And then Kalo, rounded out with Mega Diancie. What do you think I did to Mega Diancie?
Well, I was confident that I knew A and D were correct. So, and I've never seen Mega Diancie before, and I've never seen Ultra Necrozma. So I just kind of coin
Real.
flipped and guessed B.
Real. All right. Well, we've come to the end, and we've seen all the gimmicks. And I will reveal my personal bias in this one. I decided to take it upon myself as the final question, not to gimmick you guys by switching an eye, or giving a nose, I decided to fix this completely terrible decision of making Ultra Necrozma blue.
Oh.
He should be
Yay.
black and white.
Dang.
That's crazy.
The Hail Mary Ultra Necrozma looks wrong paid off.
Yeah.
He has a very light blue with the rainbow colored eyes. You're completely correct. It was in his eyes.
It's just that the gray makes it harder to see.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
completely drained the color of him because that's his lore. He drains light. You would
Yeah.
think he would do that. But no, he's blue. But
Yeah,
that's just
in
me.
the words of the great Cyan Flame, that would make too much sense.
And I like blue and all, but come on, it was right there. It was right there. I do love regular Ultra Macross. I need him back. Dude is an actual goat.
I was between those two, to be honest.
Wow. We have some actual misses here. I'll calculate the scores, but we have something to attend to first.
No.
The final roundup. Of course there's a final round. This question is going to feature a single Pokemon. 1 point for finding the real shiny, and 1 point for finding the original colors of the shiny. Bonus 2 points if you find both of them and name them correctly. You'll be seeing the same Pokemon 4 times. Tell me which one is the real shiny. Tell me which one's the original colors. You will get 4 whole points. And the theme of this Pokemon is the least loved Pokemon. Japan ran a poll for everyone to vote for their favorite Pokemon, and Simisear got the least votes. So you guys should know his shiny, right? One of these is his shiny, and one of these is his original colors. The other two are fake. Everyone knows Simisear. Famous Gen 5 Mon.
I feel like everyone knows Simisear because no one knows Simisear.
Exactly. Like, Pansage and Simisage were kind of cool. They had like the punk thing going on. Panpour has like the girl thing going on. I have no idea what's going on in this. I already forgot his name.
Simisear.
Simisear.
He's playing the piano.
Yeah, he's a little fruity with it.
He's on the keyboard. They're just a fucking rock band.
Oh yeah, you're right. That would be better. I remember somebody said like they're the 3 monkeys of like see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. I don't know which one he is.
I'm not sure.
Because I know Simipour, his eyes are closed. That makes sense. But neither of them have their mouths covered. So I don't know.
I don't think they can be that because Simisear is pretty insidious.
Yeah, so whatever. Anyone confident?
No, I'm not.
I'm confident in which one's the original. I just don't know where the shit is.
I'm pretty sure I know the original.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Scotch off, you ready?
As I'll ever be.
All right. Let's see. What are the locks? Scout Shop is opening with the original colors being D and the real shining being A. Also, Kalo is in complete agreement. And Scotch Tape slightly differs. He also thinks the OG is D, with the shiny instead being B. Any confidence? Why do you think B is the shiny Scotch Tape?
I know the shiny's bad, like because all of the
Yeah.
monkey shinies are bad, and I'm just that washed up mess at B just is a thing that Pokemon would do.
It
That's-
is.
It
Yeah.
really is. Sadly, we know them so well. And in the end, this Pokemon that no one voted for, these were its originals.
Ooh.
That's
Scotch
tough.
Tape missing it by an inch. You were definitely so real for guessing the piss one was real. You were so real. Like, it would make so much sense to be piss.
Yeah.
Knowing Game Freak. You know Game Freak the best.
You know what's funny? I think Simisear was on the final version of my very first Pokemon team.
Really? You needed a fire type that bad?
No, I just kept him until the end.
You would.
Wow. You
To be fair, I also played Black and White with an immensely overleveled Samurott, so...
Oh, yes. 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, and 4, 3, 2, 2, 1. Let's count here.
I wonder who got the star.
Truly a mystery.
And 4. Not as bad as you all would think with that bonus question. Scotch tape ended in last this round
Dang.
with 12 correct answers out of a possible 20 points. Scout Chop got second in this round with 14 points after getting all of the bonus points. And Kayla, winning with the wide margin of 1 point, upping him to 15, has won the shiny Pokemon round.
Nice.
And getting the star after getting all 4.
Oh.
It was so funny because the first 3 rounds you all matched. You are all completely tied on different questions too. Everyone got 4 in the first round, then 3 in the second round, 2 in the third round, and only Scout Chop got 1 in the last round, but got the bonus questions. So very tight. That was I loved that quiz. That was a very good one.
Yeah.
Very
That was
good.
good.
So Kalo
You're a
has a
fucking
star.
cheeser.
I am. I'm very proud of that. Kalo has a star, and sorry, I lost my page. And Scout Chop has a star. So, with 1 quiz remaining, Scotch Tape still has a chance to take a star for himself before the bonus stars are given out. So, for sakes, let me open up the last quiz. Everyone, you want to take a pee break or get some water? Now's the chance.